Hello everyone and welcome to BattleFY Week 12. We have with us the finals of the BattleFY Community Tournament. We're going to be watching at the one side, which is going to be the Mad Megs Monster side. Going to be having a variety of people playing with a bunch of new ones, but with me, of course, is going to be the one, the only SuperBadJuju, who's going to be helping me cast this game. How's it going, bud? Juju, you are muted. On your end. Not my end. There you are.
That would explain it. Okay. Thank you. Anyway, sorry, I was muted because I was shaking up. I got a little drink here. Shaking that up. Didn't want to have that coming through the mic. Wouldn't be a stream if I didn't do that at least once. But anyway, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. I got a snack. I'm ready to go.
So we're going into game now. We are going to be seeing a different side of things. We have Free Agents Team number 1 versus Mad Megs. Not Mad Nugs, but Mad Megs. We did see the Free Agents playing earlier. They're going to be going against Reich, who's going to be a monster. This was an agreement by them, so they agreed to let him play. They're excited for it.
Ooh, baby. Nah, Reich's been... Whoa, what is... Holy crap. What was that?
My fire alarm.
Man, that's how you know this game is hot. All right. Yeah, I guess we got a fire alarm going on over there with Seeds right now. He's taking care of that, putting out the Blazing Inferno or whatever's going on there. So we got Wright playing Monster, who's shown to be very dominant, and he's taking a very interesting feeding path here. Got the birds already, and the Trapjaws, rather, trying to harass him, but he's going to sneak, try and juke back, I think. Head back this way. He's like about 1/3 the way to where he needs to be. Interesting, he's passing the Reavers up. You think he's just going to try and creep. I think he's more concerned with not being caught at the moment. However, they do have a Jack. He's within the radius. Actually, no, I think he's out of range. I don't think a satellite will get him, but you notice he's not eating. Maybe he's looking for just a big food. Yep, here we go. That's what it is. Sometimes monsters prioritize, you know. They go for like the bigger food, so the smaller food, just to make sure that you know, it's worth risking the birds. Anyway, apologize. I think everyone in chat blowing your eardrums out. If you're hearing this, you've already heard the loud fire alarm there. Seeds has got it under control, I think. But right here, really, look at him. It's like he's messing with them almost, the way that he's creeping around. Look at this. They know he's around there, but he's thus far managed to abuse the fact that Jack isn't, you know, he's not as capable of tracking the monster down. Like, he's more vulnerable to stealth tactics, I think.
Yeah,
Welcome back, man.
Oh, man, it's good to be back. Yeah, Blazing Inferno has now been quashed. Goliath decided to visit my health and set off all the fire alarms for some reason, so that's been taken care of. But in the meantime, we did look at Reich. He went through Bowling Alley, hooped up back towards Relay. Sorry about the eardrums. That was not... We didn't get any warning about that, so...
God, fucking wrecked me.
Oh, man, I don't doubt it. I was like instant, like, oh, God, mute.
Yeah. Oh, man. So I have my volume up pretty high because the game is low right now, so I had it, like, cranked up.
Oh, man. So, yeah, just to give you guys a little bit of cycle, we are looking at 1 Lightning, 1 Banshee, 1 Vortex, which is going to be built into, 2 Banshee, 2 Aftershock, 1 Vortex, 1 Lightning. Perk-wise, it's going to be damage output for Reich. It's going to be Quick Switch on Frankenstein, which is an interesting pick, but it's good against Kraken, just because of the mobility. But one thing that's interesting here is that the triple capacity.
Yeah. He's been juking the hell out of him, man. You see this? It's almost embarrassing how well he's been juking him.
That's the power of, like JSMS is a very elusive team all around, and it's just non-stop. Like, if you look at JSMS, they're very elusive and very sneaky people. LV pulled a quick one on me a few weeks ago. Like, everyone told me that it was a woman. It turned out to be a man. They were even doing metagames. They're just that sneaky. But that's the... JSMS, they play that style, and they play it really well. So that's something for you. And Reich, and again, as we mentioned, the sneakiness, he's going right by Frankenstein, who, as you know, is on Team Potato Aim. Not new.
Yeah,
Right,
you should know better.
He's going loud and proud, goes right in on Frankenstein, pops the shield, which means that he's going to be going in. Quick switch is in effect, trying to see what he can get, but chooses to actually go around because Royal is not in a position to dome him at this point. Thought he was going to go the other way, and it turned out Frankenstein was there to get provision line, but alas, Royal covered the other side and committed to it, and then Wright just juked back towards Frankenstein. Going in, shield is now gone. The only shield available is from Mercules. They're going to be going and trying to push forward as hard as they can, and this is game 1 of the finals. We'll be able to see who wins this week's BattleFY Community Cup number 12. We have ourselves a Reaver trying to get a quick shot at Frankenstein, but it's not enough, as Reich is just sitting in the back, going to be looking to stealth his way back in. Frankenstein will have his personal shield back available, so that's going to be a keynote. And
yeah, absolutely. He's look at this. I love when I see good stealth play. You know what I mean? Like there's stealth play that's kind of like just he's sneaking whatever. But then there's like this play like this where he jukes and ambushes, and it's just so cool to watch.
Yeah, and to just go back in, he is going to be choosing to fight here. He is stage 2 full armor, wants to get that quick strike, and he just pops it immediately on Backstein. Down he goes. They say, you know what, you're going to be commit to this. We'll force you to fight it out. As they're trying to see what they can do. Jack trying to push him right on down as Agent Royals on the high ground. Vortex is being used. And Backstein, however, is being quickly focused down. Mercules is going to be trying to get that shield up. Heal Burst is going to be used. Cloak is used immediately on the corpse, getting the revive. Backstein's back up, which is a key thing right now. Agent Royal is right now trying to mitigate around the pillar. Pillar's going to be trying to keep protection. Banshee Mine is going to be popping in his face, but doesn't quite do any damage because he shoots it at the last second. Frankenstein's going to be dealing some damage with that. Lightning Gun going to be trying to see if he can get anything shocking out of it. And Banshees are on the low ground. Mines are on the low ground. Agent's trying to go on the low ground, but changes his mind, goes on the high ground. Mercules is on the cross, going on, trying to get himself on the opposite side, gets a Vortex to the face. Here comes right now, Stealth Path's going to be hitting Agent Royal. Heavy attack hits him. Here we go. Heals coming out, trying to keep Mercules alive, just barely keep alive. Backstein, just because of that pickup, paying back his friend, keeping everyone alive. Orbital is now thrown, not quite able to deal enough damage. Mercules is now going to go down because Backstein is unable to heal him enough because Reich's damage is too high. Backstein's now down. It's down to Frankenstein and Royal as they're trying to see what they can get. Heal Burst is used by Backstein to keep the corpse alive. Agent Royal is going to see what he can get. Drops the dome, trying to convince Reich to leave. Reich, however, is choosing not to leave. Does he stay? Yeah, he does. Go straight after Agent Royal, who gets a quick pop on not one, but two Banshee Mines. Decides to go for it. Revive going to be going on Backstein, trying to see if he can get it. Heal Burst is going to be used. Going to be letting Royal get back up. Here's a second strike. Backstein's going to be put back into the dropship in just a minute. Here comes the Heal Burst, though. Going to be looking to get the pickup. Is he able to get it? Tries to get it. He gets one more Heal Burst, and that would be the end of it. Shield's going to be used on Backstein. Going to keep him alive. Lightning Strike going to be used going in for the finish. Pops the Heal Burst to try and get a heal on Backstein. Backstein's going to be on the run. Mercules is doing a great job with the shields. However, it's not going to be enough because he's going to get one more swipe, and down goes Backstein. Frankenstein's going to be going back for the pickup on Royal, trying to get that revive. Mercules is on the run. Doesn't have his cloak available to him anymore, but here comes the lightning for the finish. Agent Royal's back up. Reich is down to about 5 bars of HP, just slowly a little bit lower than that. Banshee Mine is going to be popping. Frankenstein's on the run, trying to get a long-distance pop, trying to weaken down the armor of Reich, trying to see what he can get away with as he's trying to run across the map, buy himself time from the dropship. He needs to buy time for about a minute 30. Reich is now in hot pursuit of Frankenstein as he just downed Royal, and it is just down to Frankenstein. Frankenstein is going to be doing what he can. Lightning Strike going to be used by Banshee Mine popping. Mines are on the building, trying to see where he can mitigate, trying to protect himself. Banshee Mine is trying to see everything it can, is just pumping around the corner. As we hear it screeching as the Banshee missile trying to pop in front of Frankenstein, and the armor is going to be keeping him alive with that personal shield, but the Stealth Pounce drops in, grabs it, and is able to land it on Frankenstein, and he has a minute 10, which isn't enough time because he did get the grab.
Damn. Did you see that back and forth every time? You get someone else down. They let him get him down, but they get someone else up. It was just, like whack-a-mole. One pops up, no one goes down. It must have been an interesting fight there, trying to keep track of all that from his perspective.
Yeah, and it was just craziness as you're able to get all the pickups. And we just see their health pools. We see it plummet up, plummet up, plummet up, plummet up.
Yep.
And it's just all over the place. One dome to rule them all, as some would say, as Reich comes in with a lightning strike from the sky, smiting his enemies from the heavens, and just doing what damage he can from the skies.
Yeah, he seems to be a big fan of the Banshee Mine into lightning strike.
Well, the Banshee missiles are popping so good right now. But in the meantime, I guess it's time for that quick fading fados. Getting ready for match 2, and we'll be back in a sec with some more analysis for you as we bring it forward. So stay tuned, guys, with SuperBadJuju and myself going in and casting round 2 of the finals. Back in a moment.